What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com, Intensity alongside. I stole your opener now.
Yeah, you did. Big J with Big J's Intensity and Extreme Fitness. What's up, everybody? I'm hyped up still from the workout that you and I just did. Talking about
good.
intensity, man. It was amazing.
Big J's Extreme Fisting. That we're not going to tell you why we said that because it'll mess up your life.
Makes for another video.
Oh, goodness gracious, guys. So, I actually get this question all the time, and I've yet to answer it because I knew this day would come. I knew this day would come. Like all good things, sooner or later, we're going to come. Guys, everybody asks me, Marc, you always talk about intensity. You always talk about going 120. You always talk about going hard in the paint. All right? What is intensity? What makes someone intense? Is it reps? Is it sets? Is it grunting? Is it moaning? Is it screaming my name? Sorry, got a little excited, Jay.
Take it easy, brother. Take it easy.
I sleep alone in my office.
With yourself.
With myself.
Is that a little creepy? Fans, is that a little creepy? Look, get out the way. Look here. Look at this ginormous picture. Let me pick his nose.
Oh, no. At least thank God my balls aren't in there. Okay, guys. So, if there's anyone known for intensity on the tubes, that'd be Big J. Like, other people are known for different things. Like, CT's known for motivation.
Yeah.
And saying fuck. All right? Big Rob's known for being big and lifting heavy shit.
Yeah.
All right?
Big ass arms.
God, yeah. Big ass everything. He's just a big motherfucker.
308 pounds last time I checked.
308?
Huge.
Glad he counted to the 8.
Yeah, huge.
308.6. Okay, people are known for different things.
Furious Pete. You know, he eats furiously.
Furious.
All these guys have a catchphrase, and they probably carry it either from when they first started their YouTube channels or before. So I mean, I'll let you ask a question.
What the fuck is intensity?
Intensity.
What is intensity?
Intensity defined is a drive or a direction or a focus. Now, when people say, what's intense reps, what's intense sets, what's intense yelling, what's intense? Intensity to me is being driven to be successful in whatever it is you do. Intensity in school, intensity as a parent, intensity as a child, intensity as a worker, intensity in the gym. It should be carried out through your entire livelihood. I learned what intensity was when I was a child. 8 years old, when my daddy said, you need to go plow 100 acres.
Damn.
100 acres.
I lived in apartments.
I was like 8 to 10 years old, maybe even 12, okay? Got to plow the acres, and I'm sorry, cut the hay. It was 100 acres of hay. And then you need to bale the hay. And then you need to stack the hay. Then you need to put it in the barn. I finally figured out, okay, if I don't do this, A, I'm going to get my ass kicked. B, I won't get the nickel a bale that I was going to get paid.
The what?
Nickel a bale. That's back in the 70s.
Nickel a bale. I thought it was, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
For me, I grew up in the hood. A nickel was a nickel sack, then you had a dime sack.
Nickel bale is a 70-pound bale of hay.
So it wasn't weed.
It wasn't weed.
Okay.
Although you probably could have smoked it.
I liked my childhood a lot better than yours.
So back to the seriousness, I figured out, okay, I got to do this. And then I asked some friends to help me. They said no. I asked my uncle how I should do it. He said, I don't know. It's up to you. I got my dad's truck. I tied my belt around the steering wheel. I put it in low drive, had the trailer behind it, and I walked beside it and stacked it all myself. After, of course, I cut it and fluffed it and baled it and then started stacking it myself. That was the most intense moment of my life when I was a child, and it was a drive. It was a focus. It was something that after I did it in 2 days, a weekend, I had to have it done by Sunday. My dad called me a liar, said, well, I don't think that you did that. Where's all your friends? How much money do you owe everybody? I did it myself. That was a successful, intense moment because I was driven to do that. Since then, obviously, there's a lot of times that you fall down in life. You get up, you brush your knees off. You don't have as much intensity. Started playing football. Was a mechanic at a gas station. Had a girlfriend. You know, just like everybody else, you have jobs. But unless you apply intensity into passing your grades, into working and not losing your job because you're paying your own rent as a kid in high school, and then you're joining the military during times of unrest, you have to figure out, okay, I must focus on being somebody. I must focus on being above average. I always say I'm an average guy with an above average goal, and I still say that today. Once I started working out, 1984, it's a couple years ago.
Yeah, I was 4.
82, I'm sorry, 82 I started, 84 is when I really started working out.
I was just learning how to walk.
So I met a lot of awesome people in my workout days, okay? finally coming to fruition, meeting Mr. Germany, George Urs, Mr. Arizona, John Baker, these were guys in Germany, kind of thought I knew how to train, still knew what intensity was in life because I accomplished so much in my mind. Ran into, guess who? Branch Warren, Ronnie Coleman, Jay Moore, all these monsters that train at Metroflex Gym, and I really thought that I knew what intensity was until then when it comes to weight training. Again, intensity in your entire life, but training with intensity, knowing when to do another rep, because that last rep that you just did not make the muscles grow. You did not reach, not necessarily failure every repetition or every set. You have to give yourself a break, a warm-up set, etc. You can't train to failure every set because you're warming up. But once you get into those growth sets, growth reps, you do have to get so focused in your mind. You're not lost, but you have to say, okay, it's going to hurt, but I'm going to do it again. And when somebody tells me one more, I want to do one more rep, even if I can't. I'm applying myself 100% or 120 in your case, because I know that someone is going to be there to help pull that weight off me. It doesn't matter if you're yelling or screaming. It doesn't matter if you're wearing a certain tank top, if you're taking a certain supplement, if you're at a certain gym. The intensity is the focus that you get to accomplish your goal. That, in my opinion, my friends, is intensity.
So basically, the way I found the most intense person I've ever seen lift is Dorian Yates.
Oh yes, he's a monster.
I've never
trained with him in '98.
So I mean, I was 2010 when he was retired. Okay, he's out of this. He's not by any means his heyday. Right now, my man Dorian does yoga and shit.
Yes.
But Dorian
rides
is
bikes.
An intense yoga motherfucker. He's the man at yoga.
Yeah.
But I remember so we're sitting there, talking about what dudes talk about in the gym: ass,
and ass.
Mm-hmm. And when it came time for his set, okay, Dorian, you could tell something happened in his face, right? Like his eyes glazed over, and once he grabbed that pullover machine, that was the first exercise we did. Nothing a fucking nuclear bomb could drop in that gym. He would not notice it. Mm-hmm. So he took every rep, every set, every working set.
Please remember that. Every working set.
To fucking be absolute failure.
Beyond failure.
And I've never seen anyone as intense as Dorian. Now there's a degree of intensity. Now Dorian, he's the Usain Bolt of intensity.
Yes.
Whereas there are different degrees of intensity. What you need to ask yourself when you go to the gym, and I do this with people. I'll go to LA Fitness, and people will say, hey, can I train with you when you're in town at LA Fitness? Because I live in Elgin, Illinois. Mm-hmm. I train at LA Fitness because it's 10 minutes from my house. Mm-hmm. The gym I like to go to, Ironclad, is 35 minutes from my house. I got time issues. Right. So be like, come here. I'm like, look over there. What are they doing? Nothing. What are they doing? Nothing. That's the gym. Whereas if you watched us train today, you'd be like, what the fuck is up with those?
We threw down today, brother.
Exactly. We throw down every day, but I do it alone. So the question is, I think Mike Rashid has a shirt. It says something like, do epic shit when no one is watching.
Right.
So
absolutely.
Intensity, you don't have to have anything but yourself. Just aim for greatness and push yourself. That's what I see. But there is a level where you get to that mindset that intensity is inherent and you can enter that zone. Very few people I've seen be able to enter that zone. But on the professional
come out alive.
Yeah.
Branch Warren, definitely Branch Warren.
Yeah, Branch, his form's a little loose for me.
Yeah.
But hey, it works for him.
Yeah, and I trained with him from '96 to '02. Yeah. And I obviously still older than Branch, had injuries at that time and worked around those and built a great physique.
Yeah.
You would agree that I competed successfully. Mm-hmm. But I think that, again, meeting Dorian and Branch and Ronnie and some of these other guys, again, knowing what intensity is on the playing field of football or soccer or school or being a person, it does have another level that some people will never achieve. They'll never reach it. They'll never push themselves beyond that point of sickness or soreness or injury. I mean, you got to get on the verge of injury to make those muscles grow.
I agree.
Tap into the central nervous system.
I agree. And as far as look at football, look at videos of Ray Lewis when he played linebacker, possessed.
Yeah.
Can you become intense? Absolutely. It's a mindset. You have to will your mind to be intense. Is there a secret to it? No. Literally, you have to just fucking think intense. There's no secret. You can't think about someone hitting you in the face. I know you guys are big on Slap City. Frankly, that distracts me from being intense. When you slapped me that one time, first it hurt.
Did you want to punch me?
When I trained with Callie Muscle, a funny story, we're in Vegas, and Callie's like, yo, you want to slap City? I'm like, that's the only time I'm going to hit you back, Callie.
Yeah.
I'm like, please don't hit me. It hurts, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, so intensity is from within. I think Jay explained it best, man.
You got to really know what your goals are to want intensity. You may not need to have that intensity in the gym. You may just need to be focused. And focus and intensity are two separate entities. Honestly, they are two separate entities. If you don't push yourself, if you don't tap that central nervous system, if you don't think that something's about to pop or you're about to blow, I really don't think you've got it yet.
All right, guys, there you go. Big J. Subscribe to him now. Link in the description down below. Again, one of my good friends, you see a lot of stuff here. We got a trip planned to California and Colorado. I'm going to tell you more about that because the California thing, if we can organize this, might be the most epic thing to ever happen in the YouTubes. And it's not some selfish shit either.
I'm pretty much more excited about this event than anything that we've ever done.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Even the threesome. All right, guys. Just kidding. Maybe. Okay, I'm Marc Lobliner, son Big J. Thanks, brother, for coming in. Tiger Fitness headquarters. Subscribe to this man's channel. Link down below. That's not a game.